Now, and after I play my commercial, on the other side, we will be talking to Dominique Stansberry. So y'all hold tight. Here we go. That's right. We're on live. We're gonna get this thing done one way or another. What's up to y'all? What's up? Are you looking for a YouTube channel where you can learn a great deal about what it's like to be visually impaired? Well, look no further, because Third Eye Visions is for you. Go to the YouTube channel, put in the search bar 3RD EYE Visions/Anthony. That's Third Eye Visions/Anthony, and you will find all the videos that will be very educational and worth watching. Welcome to Third Eye Visions. And we got a good one for you all today. I got my man Dominique Stansberry, and we're gonna be talking some music. Let me light my incense right quick, because I love me some incense. We're gonna be talking about music, and this is for all y'all music buffs who are either thinking about getting into the music business or already in the music business and want a little insight into what's going on. And my man, I hope this is lit. We'll find out later. My man Dominique is going to talk to you about it. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to have some fun. So with that being said, let me play some music. Hold tight, y'all. Yes, indeed. It's going to be a wonderful thing, like my cousin say. Okay. Can y'all hear that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
That's all right.
Hold tight. We're going to get it going.
Oh, teeny bit. It's really low.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Not here.
Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. Today, see this blind producer creates music in his home studio. Today, I am speaking with Dominique Stansberry, y'all, a music extraordinaire. He is currently working on some big things. I know big things, some big things, y'all. And we are going to be speaking about those, as well as his previous accomplishments with different artists, as well as a host of other things. And within all that, he will create a music track for you all, giving us details, because I definitely want to know more about, because I used to be in the business, little details as he create the music and show us what he does. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button once you subscribe, because I know y'all checking everything out. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you share. And make sure you comment. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, what I need to do. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to bring on the man of the hour, who's already on camera already. My brother from another mother, Dominique Stansberry. What's up?
What's good, bro? What's good?
Now I did all that, and that's the only kind of welcome that I can get. I'm gonna try this one more time. What's up, Dominique?
What's good, man? What's good? How y'all doing? Third Eye Visions.
I'm glad to have you on here.
Yes,
Dominique is one of my loyal supporters, and I hope you all follow suit. So with that being said, we're gonna get all into the business, but before we do that, I'm so excited. Before we do that, we're going to talk to him a little bit, talk about his eye condition, how he lost his sight. If he is blind, I don't know. This is my first time actually talking to him. Yeah, whatever. With that being said, Dominique, tell us your eye condition, how you lost your sight, as well as how long have you been blind or visually impaired?
First, all right. I'm 27 years old of age right now, and I was born visually impaired. I had RP. So I was born 3 months early, 3 to 6 months early. I don't remember exactly what my mom told me, but 3 to 6 months early. And I've just dealt with that since birth. I've always had an ear for music, had an ear for sound in general.
Okay. Well, we ain't gonna jump into the music thing right now, because we want, like I said, we want to get in your business. Before I do that, I want to say hello to my biggest biggest number one supporter as I go off tangent, because I have to thank these people for subscribing and watching. Pamela Coon, Naturally Beauty, Naturally. She has a YouTube channel. She does hair. So y'all know if anybody that's into the hair business down there in Florida, y'all holler at Pamela Coon, Naturally Beauty, Naturally You. You're gonna be need somebody to hook you up once you become a superstar, huh, Dominique?
Hey man, no. Yeah, I know a couple people out there.
Okay. Now, I don't know. I probably was talking. You did tell us your eye condition.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I'll repeat it again because my big mouth always overlapping. What was it?
RP. I'm premature.
Okay. Now, aside from music, what other else are you involved in that keeps you going, that keeps you satisfied, keeps you happy, and whatnot?
I am into listening to audio dramas. I'm also into counseling as far as talking.
Wait, we got to get them back.
I am into traveling. I like traveling. I love visiting new places. Just a little bit of everything, man. A little bit of everything.
A whole host of everything. Okay. Now, the school that you went to, did you receive any mobility training, anything of that nature?
Yes.
So you're very independent?
Yeah.
Okay. When you said at an early age you developed your love for music, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us, some of your musical tell us some of the people that you kind of like look up to in the music industry.
I look up to people like Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Tank, Jamie Foxx, it's a whole slew of people. If I go down the list, man, we'd be here all week.
Well, I got all week, so go ahead. Give me a few more. Give me a few more people that you. What about Babyface, Teddy Riley, any of those individuals?
Yes, man. Yes.
Okay.
Teddy Riley, I recently got to listen to interviews about him, man, and really digging into how he's came up to where he's at now and his music career, and also people like Prince and people like just man.
A lot of people. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Now, do you pattern your production skills after anyone, or are you just trying to create your own lane?
I have my own lane, but everybody, when they listen to my music, they say I always remind them of Tank. So we always joke around and we say TJ, Tank Jr. But my stage name is not TJ, Tank Jr. It's it's the name that you may see up there right now. And if you don't, it's Ray Wonder.
Okay. Now, if I stop, don't mind me. I'm typing and
Yes, sir.
answering some of the people. Let me know. So anyway, so you have a love for music.
Yes.
You have a love for music, and you've been in the music industry since you were a baby. What type of instruments do you play?
Play piano, keyboard. I don't necessarily call it myself as playing. I'm more of a studio engineer myself. I'm more focused on vocals. My main thing is vocals, but I love being in the studio producing.
Okay.
That's another thing that goes along with it. So for me, when it comes to writing and working on music, I love combining both together. And if you can do both, that's a great thing. And if you can't, that's okay too. But
okay. Well, have you worked with any big time people in the business thus far?
Yes. I was blessed over the years to work with Lil Flip, and with I was also blessed to work with the great artist, y'all know of her from Ludacris' label, Shauna.
Okay.
Back in 2013. So that was a great experience too.
Okay. And also you work with Devin the Dude. I don't know if people are familiar with Devin, but tell us a little bit. Are you planning on doing it, right?
Yes, it's a work in progress, man. It's a work in progress. I'm connected right now with Mr. Blind Rob himself, man. Rob Quest, man.
Okay.
That's my homie.
Well, before we move farther, you want to give any shout outs to anybody in the music business, or anyone that you want to?
First of all, man, shouts to the woman that brought me in this world, man. I got to, man. Shouts to my mama, man. Because if she didn't push me out, man, who I don't know where I would be. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. She's been the manager of all of my stuff since I was younger growing up. So,
Okay.
you know, I gotta, you know, never forget where you came from. Never ever forget where you came from. And shout outs to everybody out there that's been supporting, that does see everything that I do and loves my work. You know, a lot of names out there. Shouts to my homie Patrick Lafayette, man. We do a lot of work together right now. He's a great
Yep.
friend of mine from Jamaica.
One guy.
Shouts to
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead. Good.
Guy from a Blind Guy show said your voice is an instrument, and that's so true. I want to welcome him to the show as well. Before we get into that, I'm gonna ask you maybe one more question. Let me see what if y'all have any questions to ask this individual. He is a blind producer, and please do. You have your own a recording studio, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask your assistant to point to each of the pieces of equipment so the people who are visually impaired can know what it is, and the sighted people can know what she's pointing to, and describe what it is. You know, in you know, I know not don't give us the big details, just in small terms, so everybody can understand what each piece of equipment does, and we'll move on from there. So the first piece of equipment you're going to show is, go ahead.
All right, the first thing I gotta start with the keyboard, man. Native Instruments Complete Control. I'm using the Mark I, and I use that in my Logic projects. I have another one on over there against the wall that I use too for. I switch them out every blue moon. And the second piece of equipment I have is this Behringer mixer. I have Behringer mixer. Honestly, I don't know the name of that one.
That's okay.
It was given to me by a friend of mine, man. So appreciate him for that, Mr. D Major. What it do?
Okay.
I also have over there in the corner, I have my microphone stand set up over there. It's a MX770. The microphone I used to record with. And there's over here I have my Mac. I have a MacBook Pro 2012 currently, and my Samsung BT3 speakers. Those are my current monitors that I use. And
okay.
That's pretty much really that's it. Honestly, it's not too much yet. So so the only thing that goes behind it is just the acoustics of the room. yes.
Okay.
And
you have the acoustics and everything too?
No, right now, just all open right now. But to get the acoustics of what I want, I do everything else in software.
Okay. So. Well, before we start, do you have any questions for me? I mean, I was in the music business for a minute. I played by ear and whatnot. I used to work with Young Bleed. Because you can toot my own horn, but this show ain't about me. But anyway, we want to welcome everybody. We're about to get into the get-in while you all came here. He's gonna create a track. He's gonna do his masterful thing and show us what he does when he's in the studio. I'm gonna stop the music because I don't want interference. And he's gonna tell us what he's gonna do, what you're gonna start with, and you got the show.
All right, everybody out there, I would like to thank you guys for listening and watching to this. First, we are going to start in Logic. I have 2 tracks open right now. Logic Pro is the program by Apple, Mac. And we have 2 tracks to start with. The second track is empty. The first one is not. Well, the first 2 tracks, they are empty. Excuse me. But the first track has an instrument and the second one does not. So we're going to play around with the first track to see what kind of melody we can come up with. And we're going to go from there. Now, we will be using Logic at a double-timed tempo for those out there that do record. It's not at the halftime as you would think. So the metronome would sound more like... So we're going to go around with that tempo right now. And sometimes I may use drums first, and I might just do the melody, go ahead and do the melody first, and then come in with the drums. But by the way, just to let you guys know, from time to time, for those that don't know, on the Mac program, on the Mac soft OS, they have a program that speaks to visually impaired people called VoiceOver. Brief description of that: it helps blind people like ourselves use the computer without no sight. So, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. So it also helps us navigate Logic. So with that being said, I'm sure you can see the screen. and we're gonna shut some things up that are talking that don't need to talk.
Okay.
Or beats two
Make sure.
Screen curtain off.
We are speaking with Dominique Stansberry. Y'all hold tight. Don't y'all go nowhere so y'all can see this man in action. Y'all may know some entertainers around the way that might be looking for some good production, and y'all probably can link it all together. So we're gonna see how this blind producer creates music in his home studio, recording studio.
All right. So right now, we're not recording, but we're just messing around with a little sound I have loaded up, and this is called and it doesn't. I label my instruments later, but this is a pre-made instrument called
mixer. Almost harpsichord.
Almost harpsichord. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna run with this and see what we come up with. You know what I'm saying? So
cycle mode off.
let me
one bar, one beat, one.
I'm gonna play. We're not recording it, but I'm gonna play with the metronome. And when I hit play, we're just gonna mess with the metronome and see what kind of thing we can kind of come up with. So this is kind of the pattern that I run with when I start off doing music or something. And as we're going, please, if need be, stop. If anybody needs to stop me and ask a question, we would definitely answer those questions. So
okay, before you start, the Blind Guy Show wanted to ask, what struggles do you have using the equipment as a producer, or being visually impaired as a producer? Do you have any struggles?
Struggles. Right now I'm using everything by keyboard. So for me, that's a big challenge because I don't have a control surface, as you guys can see. So for me, things will take a little longer to complete. Tasks will take a little longer. And sometimes it's all right. But with me, I have to use several different pieces of software to get something done. So I'll use Logic to make a beat. Sometimes I'll do Logic to record too, but I'll use Logic to make a beat. Then I'll pop open Reaper to record. Then I'll pop open Pro Tools to do the actual mixing and mastering. Or I'll switch it around. It depends on the mood I'm in, honestly.
Okay,
so,
great answer. Great answer.
I have to use several different things to get a task done, but that's all right, And that's how we do it.
As long as you get it done. Okay, good question. Blind Guy Show. Go ahead, do what you got to do.
Thank you. All right, so we're finna hit play.
One bar, one beat, one division, one tick.
We're just messing with this metronome right now, and we are at what tempo we got here? Let me go see.
Item chooser and 8. One item. 230.0000.
Okay,
Tempo.
we at 230. Do we want 230? All right, Mr. Man over there. What kind of tempo you hear in your head? Let's work together on this real quick. What you need? What you want? What you think? We should do something fast, slow?
Nah, just mid tempo, like
230 point slider. 200 points. 170.0000.
Right there. Yeah.
Out of control.
We're doing this live, y'all. This is how recording producers do in the studio. Talk to them, baby. Let them know what's happening. Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kinds. Let me shut up so you can do your thing. Go ahead. I'm just excited because I love music. Go.
Motivate the blind, stimulate your mind,
and welcome all kinds.
And welcome all kinds. That's another thing I'm into a little bit too, is the voiceover. We'll get back into that a little later. Let's get into this real quick. Okay, so we finna hit play.
One bar, one beat, one division, one tick.
And I'm over here at the keyboard now. Hope y'all can hear me well. Let's see. Let's see.
One bar, one beat, one division, one tick.
Let's see what we get that. I like that. Let's see.
Let's see
what we get with that. So what we're gonna do is we are going to record that in. I'm adjusting my monitor volume for myself, so you guys also can hear it too.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna record that in, and then we're gonna go back in and see what we can lay on top of that. A lot of it is just in your head, whatever melody it is, just play it in, you know. And because a lot of people ask, well, how do you come up with the melody? It's, you know, it's really simple as far as whatever you're hearing in your head. If you can play whatever's in your head outright onto your, you know, your device or choice you're using. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 counts. So you hear the 4 counts you're hearing, or rather 8, because it's double timed, and then we're gonna start recording in.
Okay.
So y'all check this out. We're finna just go with it. Just go with it. So 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. So
1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
it's all right though.
Undo.
It's all right. It's all right. All right.
1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
We got. Did it catch it?
Talk to him. Tell him what you know. Let the audience.
1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
Okay. What I just did was I hit okay on the keyboard.
Metronome off.
I keep forgetting I gotta do it on the keyboard too. On the keyboard, the complete control, it has transport controls. So every blue moon, I find myself always reaching over to the computer, but sometimes I don't have to. So what I'm doing is pressing record on the keyboard so I don't have to move anywhere. So right now what you're hearing is Logic and VoiceOver's built-in speech. But when I go to the next MIDI track, you're gonna hear me messing with complete control. So we're gonna get into these 2 counts and we're gonna put this melody in.
Okay.
So
Professor at work, y'all.
1, 2, let's see. So we're gonna stop.
11 bars 4 beats 4
Pamela
divisions
Cole,
100.
Naturally Beauty. Naturally Beauty says she's loving it so far.
Who?
Pamela Cole, Naturally Beauty, the young lady that has the hair channel in Florida. She says she's loving it so far. So let's go. Keep them interested. I like that. Let's go.
Thank you. How you doing? Welcome. All right.
Bar
So
1 beat
what we're gonna do
7.
is
Go to position.
okay. Well, okay, so it's because it does a lot of chatter. I'm shutting the speech up as I talk so I can explain. What I'm about to do is
3 bars.
because I've got the first melody set, and I can always do this at any time, but I'm gonna do it now because I got this recorded. I'm setting my cycle point or loop point, and what that basically means is when I record audio tracks or MIDI tracks or whatever, it's gonna only play that section over and over and over,
Okay.
so I can slowly build around it.
3 1
So what we're gonna
Go
do,
to position.
It's called a loop,
10 bars
y'all.
1.
Mhm.
10 bars 1. 10.
Oh, actually,
10 1 1 1. 11 bar.
it did tell me that.
11 bars 1. 11.
That was my fault. I wasn't
1
listening.
1 bar 1. 3 bars 1 beat 3. 3
Okay,
bars 2 beat
so
1.
cycle on.
Cycle mode on.
So
Okay.
we've got let's see.
3.
We should have got. I'm playing it back.
4.
Right now I'm finna play it back. So now this is me playing it now. I'm about to play it back so I can make sure that's what I wanted. And if it's something I don't want, then I'm gonna redo it. And I might just go with it, you know, just run with it.
For the
So-
sake of this, we'll just keep it.
We're gonna keep on keeping, yeah.
3 bar.
Mhm. What? Uh-oh. Woo!
Okay.
That's just me playing with it. So
Five.
what so
5 bars 1 beat.
what I'm about to do now, because I like that,
Metronome off.
that second half, because I repeated it, or you've noticed if you've listened to it just a second ago, I repeated twice. So what I like to do sometimes is I like to add a bottom end on that second half just to kick them in the, kick them where it hurt, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm about to do is record again on the same instrument, but I'm gonna layer it.
Okay.
So
1.
same track, same everything. We're just finna
Add some to it.
So this is the same everything. So we're finna just layer this on top. And we doing it here.
Three bars, one beat, one division, one tick.
Playing it now. I turned off the metronome so I don't have to hear that now. Because I know it's on time now.
Undo. Three bars, one beat, one division, one tick.
Okay, so what there you find right, you go to that bar and you erase that note and add it in. That's what you're doing?
No, I'm replaying for this sake. I'm gonna replay it over because I
okay, cool.
Yeah. So what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna re-record that half over, and after that we're gonna go to the next track.
Okay. So y'all, this is what Timberland does. Go in the studio and Babyface and all these other young producers go and do it. That's why it takes a long time to get a hit out. Okay.
So now we've got that in, and I'm pretty sure that's on beat. So basically, briefly,
out of track.
We have settings that I've set prior to even starting to record, and basically these are quantized settings. And what that means is every time you, when you hear the track or you hear an instrument, it's all on at the time you need to be set. So if you notice that you're listening to me play it live, if my timing's a little off with the metronome, Logic is going to go ahead and correct that for me.
Oh, that's okay. And the blind guy show said some guitar players use a loop pedal. Do you use that, or is that significant in what you're doing?
Dude, I do all this with just the control. I have none of that fancy stuff yet.
Okay. Okay, cool.
One thing with me is I've always learned how to do things with what I have. So, and that's
where I was.
Man, yes. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go. Now we're in a complete control world, and I also just downloaded a new library today. So we're gonna see if that gives us anything. But right now, we are going to probably add a drum kit, something with drum.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Preset browse.
Preset browse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my library of sounds that I have.
One shot. Vendor. All vendors.
This is neat. I didn't have none of this when I was doing my music in the 90s. I had no talking equipment. So man,
this is Oh yeah. I've been
vendor. All vendors.
I've been told by people that I connect with, that things like that,
user
about the whole tape era, man. And
vendor. Vendor. All vendors.
I grew up. I'm a '93 baby, so
okay.
I know about tape a little bit.
I had a VS880 recorder. So let me stop talking so you do your thing. Go ahead. Find it. We can do this all day. Well, I want to keep them interested because they definitely are feeling it so far.
Type. What?
So we're gonna go.
Tell them talk.
KRT.
What I'm doing is I'm going through the folder of sounds that I have on my computer, all with the keyboard. The keyboard is using a voice from the computer, but every time I touch the keyboard, the knobs and buttons or whatever, it speaks. That's a built-in feature that Complete Control has from Native Instruments. Shouts to my boy Andre Louis. If y'all know who he is, he's a very big user of Complete Control. So shouts to Goldfingers himself as well. Shouts to all the people. Just
product.
These are
banks, vendor, all vendors.
These are the people that I know that
banks, case, sub-banks, core KRT.
Also use this type of stuff. So what we're gonna do is go to a folder that I personally have collected of sounds.
Core KRT, core T3. Looks for PSS8. Over. Oh gosh, Essentials drum kit vol. Sub-banks. Oh gosh, Essentials drum kit volume 4.
We're going now. Okay, so Oh Gosh Essentials drum kit. This is a free drum kit I downloaded a while back. Rob told me about. And right now I'm going to use one of these knobs over here to browse the sounds.
OGEV 4881.
So right now I'm on an 808 kit sound.
OGEV 4881.
But we're going to go to something like a clap or something.
OGEV4 clap. OGEV4 clap. OGE.
different claps.
OGEV4 claps 4. Reset. OGEV4 claps 4.
So you have different versions of claps or different types of claps, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Just
Oh,
for the sake of the live, just you know, select one.
Already.
OGEV4. OGEV4 claps 4.
I just want to show them how you actually put something together.
Octave 0.
Okay, so what we finna do is we finna record this in, and I think I'm going to halftime it. So we're not gonna go the metronome is doing that, yes, but we're gonna go You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not recording yet. I'm letting it go around one time so I can, you know what I'm saying, get in the vibe.
Get a feel for it.
Yeah. And we go now. We're still recording. Now that was recorded.
3 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
Let's see what else we're gonna add to it right quick.
See what else we got here. All right, so we got that.
New track.
Rule of thumb at the end of the day is always name your instruments, but for this sake, I'm not even worried about all that. I don't even care.
Well, let me stop you right here while you're trying to find something. And I know I talk a lot, but we have a superstar on here right now, Jasmine Alvarez, the young lady who you've been trying to get in touch with, the young lady who sang that song that just tore it up.
What it is?
I really don't want to say the name of the song. Y'all got to go back and find it. It's on my YouTube channel, man. She ripped it. Thanks, Jasmine. For tuning in. He's creating some beats and he's trying to get in touch with you. Go ahead.
OGEV4 claps. OGEV4 drum. OGEV4 drum.
This is my man Stansberry. He's worked with a lot of artists out of down south area. So he's just showing us how he put together some of his work for the sake of us being live and whatnot. I want to thank everybody else for tuning in thus far. Let's stay to the end of it and make sure y'all hit those likes while y'all there. Do that for me while he's waiting. We're waiting, like my little son say. Hit the like. So, what you got?
All right, so what we do, I found a hi-hat, an open hi-hat I'm finna throw in there. So what we're finna do is we're finna add that in, and we're just gonna go in, just fill in what we feel in, we filling in. So here we go. We're still doing the same. We're on track 3 now. We've got 1 and 2 done already. First one was that harpsichord. Next one was the clap or the snare, and now we can do this hi-hat. And then we'll go back and put a kick drum in, and then another hi-hat that'll top it off.
Three bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
All right, so we're gonna go. I said we're gonna do a kick drum, right? So we
New
finna
track.
go.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move to my
We ain't
kick.
done, y'all. We ain't done. We got Dominic
not
Stansberry.
done. It's just starting. See,
Okay.
we got that little sound to get us started,
Reset browse.
and now we're about to go put this kick drum in.
Vendor. Alt. Banks. Kicks.
Let's go to my
Sub
phone.
bank.
Jasmine said you're really doing a great job. No, you're doing a great job. You both. If y'all connect, y'all it'll probably be wonders. But yes, she is in the building. So
love it, man. That was right. Oh,
this is
perfect.
All you music lovers.
That was perfect right there. That was perfect. That was just too perfect. That was right on point out, and that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that.
Some great songs are built on accident.
Kick Johnny P.
Mm-hmm.
Kick no cap.
Let's see what you got.
P. Kick no cap. Kick Johnny P. Reset. Kick.
For the sake of live.
Kick Johnny P.
Oh, wait, go back. We're gonna go over here.
Polyphony 8. Pitch and envelope. FX and filter.
what I'm about to do right now for this kick drum I like, I'm about to put a
FX, com,
compressor. I'm about to put a compressor on there to fatten up the kick,
Come.
make it a little more thumpy.
Come.
Just a little more.
Okay.
drive,
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this in there.
Okay. And I want to say thanks to the camera woman for filming this for us.
Definitely.
You've done a remarkable job. Thank you. I forgot your name.
she just said it. I don't know if she wants to be heard on here. So.
Tara, thank you.
Thank you, Tara. Okay. Let's roll with it.
Three bars, one beat, one division, one tick.
So we just threw the kick drum, man. So now, right now, it sounds like this.
Three bars, one beat, one division, one tick.
What we're gonna do now is, as that's playing,
New track with
I'm gonna go add a hi-hat. I want to add it now.
And y'all don't mind the buffering because it is buffering if it sounds a little delayed because it's buffering.
So we're gonna see.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah.
Just playing around with it. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do is add the man right here.
There you go. Yeah.
three bars, one beat, one division, one tick.
Okay. Now, and you said what's the device that clears everything up as far as the rhythms and what's the name of that?
Say it again.
You said there's a device that you have that clears it, like if you off tempo a little bit, it'll bring everything on on tempo for you.
Quantize. It's a built-in into Logic. It'll basically
Okay, Logic.
Everything. Yeah, make sure everything.
Five bars, five beat.
Make sure everything is on point like you need it to be, and you can adjust it and all that other stuff too if you want to as well. So right now we should. I'm gonna play it through one time so I can hear that. Make sure everything is like I want it to be.
Okay, thank you. Now for the and then add like one more, and then we're gonna then ask a few questions then because I don't want the people to leave.
Yeah.
And add like that. Yeah, go ahead.
Add what?
No, I'm saying go whatever do what you do. But I'm saying add like another chord or something. Then they might have to ask you some questions, something like that. And then we're gonna end it. Like add a chord or something like
New
that.
track
Some more melody to it.
library on.
Yeah, that's
Inspector.
actually I was gonna head too.
Library. In
All right.
library. Tools.
So what I'm about to do
Library.
is I'm gonna go into the Logic library. I'm gonna grab a piano to add on top of this.
In library. Orchestral. Percussion. Piano.
Like
Close
I
Yeah,
said,
that's what I said
piano.
too, blind guy.
Grand piano and pad. Grand
He
piano.
said that's it right there. He's
Pad.
feeling it too.
Piano and upright.
Who that is?
Steinway.
The guy from the Blind Guy
Experimental.
show. He said he's feeling that track right there too. So
what it do? What it do?
Yamaha Grand Experimental. Yamaha Grand Piano. Patch.
Steinway,
Low to the selected
Steinway
channel strip.
Grand
You can start playing it in Steinway Grand Piano.
Steinway Grand
Tracks.
Piano. So what we're gonna do is. take us.
3 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tip.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
So what we're gonna do is we like that, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna add that in. So
Yeah. That's it.
Three bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1
Okay.
tip.
Okay.
so we just so guys, we've got the harpsichord, we've got the snare, the kick drum, 2 hi-hat tracks, and a piano so far. And we ain't even get to the 808. So guys out there, do y'all have any questions for us or for me?
So, any questions y'all want to ask Stansbury as we wrap this thing up? And y'all welcome to ask whatever y'all wish to do. So, how could people?
Say it again.
If they want to get in touch with you, how could they contact you? If you know, because this is no indication of what it really is. That we just did this on the live.
Something simple,
Right, something simple because we don't want to bore anybody. But he definitely has a catalog of great music, and he's worked with some artists, well-known artists as well. And I definitely want to showcase his talent as a blind music producer and what have you. So if you have any questions, right quick as we wind up the show and whatnot, please let me know.
Quick nap.
And where can they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter at Ray Wonder, which is at RAY. Well, not the at sign, but yeah, at sign RAYWONDER.
WONDER.
Please follow me, guys. Follow me on Facebook. My Facebook will say Ray Wonder Stansbury, but that is my music page that I use, and website is RayWonderENT.com. That is coming soon. That is being worked on right now.
Okay. Where else can they find you? Give him. You want to give him your email?
Yeah. Give them. Yeah. My current email is d.stansberry@me.com. That's d.stansberry@me.com.
Wait. Hold on.
So, yeah.
What is it? d.stansberry
@me.com.
@me. Okay, got you.
In case someone wants to email right away, because the sites
to work with, or just certain people you willing to work with?
I'm willing to work with anybody, man. My genres I work on is R&B / blues / hip hop / hey man, look, whatever I can get my hands into a little bit, and I always throw a little bit of R&B into whatever it is anyway. So I got to throw that soul in.
Okay, Pamela Coon, Naturally Beauty, Naturally You. I love that word. She said, "Will you make her a beat?" I just put the email in there. So if I'm assuming y'all can talk after after y'all do the emailing thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, we definitely can. We definitely can. And please reach out. Please reach out. We do. I say we because it's a team. It's not just me. It's a team of me and other people as well, man. We do commercials and everything too. So if you guys need commercials done or anything like that, let us know. Voiceover work, we do everything. So I love all that type of stuff. I love radio dramas, audio dramas, you name it.
Okay. Well, Stansbury, you have any closing remarks before I shut it down?
Always stay tuned to Third Eye Visions,
where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. And again, thanks to the camera. I'm gonna say cameraman. It doesn't define any sex.
Camera woman.
So, thanks a lot again.
She tried to put her man voice on. She said,
"Does she want to come on camera so everybody can see who she is?"
No. Sir, I'm not looking right now. She said she's not looking right now. She said no.
Women and their hair and their toes and nails, man.
Hey, look, you at the house, right? So you good. Hey, you.
Anyway, hey, y'all. Thanks for showing love, man. And make sure y'all share this. Hit them like buttons before y'all leave, please. Can I have some likes? About, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 likes. Can y'all do that for your boy? And also, Stansberry, go on my YouTube channel, share. It's not on Facebook. I didn't want to go on Facebook or anything like that today because sometimes I can't give them everything. They have to come over to where I'm at and whatnot. So, tune in tomorrow. I will have the blind stripper on here. She'll be talking about some very interesting topics. Y'all want to check in for that. And then Saturday, I got my girl Adele Lejeune. She's going to be talking about some things. Then next Sunday, don't forget about Promotional Time Sunday. Then next Monday, don't forget about Open Discussion Monday. And just don't forget about the channel at all. You heard me?
Yo, man, if you guys want me to come back, let them know. Let them know.
I will. I definitely will. Man, send me some facts.
I will. And by the way, y'all heard from a couple of weeks ago, I got a shout out my homie B-Mob. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy that I've been producing for.
Big shout out to him.
Scenes and some things I did vocals for too. So, y'all check him out too.
Okay, love you, man. You stay cool, and I'm out here, man.
Yeah.